What if I told you that your body has been trying to warn you about cancer for months, maybe even years, but you've been ignoring the signals? Every single day, millions of people walk around with early warning signs of cancer, dismissing them as normal aches and pains or temporary inconveniences. But here's the terrifying truth that doctors don't always share up front. By the time most cancers are diagnosed, they've already had plenty of time to grow and spread. Today, we're diving deep into the 10 most critical early warning signs that your body might be harboring cancer cells right now. These aren't the obvious late-stage symptoms that send people rushing to emergency rooms. These are the subtle, everyday changes that most people brush off until it's too late. And the scary part? Some of these signs are so common that you might be experiencing one right now without even realizing what it could mean. Before we jump into these potentially life-saving warning signs, I need you to understand something crucial. Early detection isn't just important for cancer treatment. It's literally the difference between life and death. When cancer is caught in its earliest stages, survival rates can exceed 95% for many types. But when it's detected late, those numbers drop dramatically. So, every single sign we're about to discuss could be the key to catching something before it becomes unstoppable. And if you're new here, welcome to our Wellness Signals community. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because the information we share could genuinely save your life. Let's start with the first warning sign that millions of people experience, but almost everyone ignores. Unexplained fatigue that doesn't improve with rest. We're not talking about feeling tired after a long day at work or staying up late. This is a deep, bone-crushing exhaustion that persists even after sleeping 8 or 9 hours. Your body feels like it's running on empty, no matter how much rest you get. Here's what's happening inside your body when cancer cells start multiplying. These abnormal cells are incredibly energy hungry. They're essentially stealing nutrients and oxygen that your healthy cells need to function properly. Additionally, your immune system is working overtime trying to fight off these invading cells, which drains your energy reserves even further. Many cancer patients report feeling this overwhelming fatigue months before any other symptoms appear. The second warning sign is equally deceptive. Unexplained weight loss without trying. Now, in our weight-obsessed culture, losing weight without effort might seem like a blessing. But when you're dropping pounds without changing your diet or exercise routine, your body is trying to tell you something important. Cancer cells consume enormous amounts of energy and nutrients, essentially hijacking your body's resources for their own growth. Different types of cancer can cause weight loss in various ways. Some cancers release substances that change how your body processes food. Others might affect your appetite or make it difficult to absorb nutrients properly. Pancreatic cancer, for instance, is notorious for causing rapid weight loss because it interferes with digestion. If you've lost more than 10 pounds in a month without trying, this isn't something to celebrate. It's something to investigate immediately. Moving to our third warning sign: persistent changes in bowel or bladder habits that last more than a few weeks. Your digestive and urinary systems are incredibly consistent when they're healthy. Sudden changes in frequency, consistency, or color should never be ignored. We're talking about persistent diarrhea or constipation, blood in stool or urine, or needing to urinate much more frequently than usual. Colorectal cancer often announces itself through changes in bowel movements long before more obvious symptoms appear. Bladder and kidney cancers frequently cause changes in urination patterns. The key word here is persistent. Everyone experiences occasional digestive upset or urinary changes, but when these changes become your new normal for several weeks, it's time to pay attention. The fourth sign is something that sounds completely harmless but can be incredibly significant: sores or wounds that refuse to heal normally. Your body's healing process is remarkably efficient when everything is working properly. Small cuts should heal within days, and larger wounds should show steady improvement week by week. But cancer can interfere with your body's natural healing mechanisms. Skin cancers often present as sores that won't heal, especially in areas exposed to sun. But other cancers can also affect healing throughout your body by compromising your immune system or interfering with blood circulation. If you have a wound that's been lingering for weeks without improvement, or if minor injuries are taking much longer to heal than they used to, this could be your body's way of signaling that something is wrong internally. Our fifth warning sign involves something most people check every morning: unusual changes in the appearance of moles or skin spots. This goes beyond just looking for new moles. We're talking about existing moles that change color, size, shape, or texture. The medical community uses an easy acronym to remember what to look for: ABCDE. Asymmetry, border irregularity, color changes, diameter larger than a pencil eraser, and evolving or changing appearance. Melanoma, one of the most dangerous forms of skin cancer, often starts as changes to existing moles rather than appearing as completely new growths. But here's what many people don't realize. Skin changes can also indicate internal cancers. Some cancers cause distinctive skin changes as early symptoms, including darkening of certain areas, unusual rashes, or changes in skin texture. The sixth sign is persistent cough or hoarseness that doesn't resolve with typical treatments. We all get coughs from time to time, usually related to colds, allergies, or respiratory infections. These typically resolve within a few weeks with proper treatment or on their own. But a cough that persists for more than 3 weeks, especially if it's accompanied by blood or if your voice remains hoarse, needs immediate medical attention. Lung cancer is the obvious concern with persistent cough, but throat, thyroid, and even stomach cancers can cause chronic coughing or voice changes. The cancer might be pressing on nerves that control your vocal cords, or it might be causing inflammation that affects your respiratory system. Don't wait for other symptoms to appear. Persistent changes in your voice or breathing patterns are serious warning signs. Moving to our seventh sign: difficulty swallowing that progressively gets worse over time. This isn't about occasionally having food go down the wrong way or feeling like something is stuck after eating too quickly. We're talking about a gradual increase in difficulty getting food or liquids to go down smoothly, potentially accompanied by pain or the sensation of food getting stuck. Esophageal cancer and throat cancers commonly present with swallowing difficulties as early symptoms. But stomach and lung cancers can also cause these problems by pressing on the esophagus or affecting the nerves that control swallowing. What makes this particularly concerning is that people often adapt to swallowing difficulties gradually, changing their eating habits without realizing they're masking a serious problem. The eighth warning sign is unusual bleeding or discharge from any body opening. This includes bleeding between menstrual periods, blood in urine or stool, unusual vaginal or penile discharge, or bleeding from the nose or mouth that occurs regularly without obvious cause. Your body's normal discharge and bleeding patterns are remarkably consistent, so changes should always be investigated. Different types of unusual bleeding can indicate different cancers. Cervical and uterine cancers often cause irregular bleeding. Colorectal cancer can cause blood in stool. Kidney and bladder cancers typically present with blood in urine. The key is recognizing that any unexplained bleeding or significant changes in normal discharge patterns warrant immediate medical evaluation. Our ninth sign involves something that might seem minor: persistent indigestion or difficulty swallowing that doesn't improve with typical remedies. Chronic heartburn, persistent stomach pain, or regular nausea without an obvious cause can all be early indicators of stomach, esophageal, or pancreatic cancer. These symptoms are often dismissed as stress-related or attributed to diet. But when they persist, despite lifestyle changes, they need professional evaluation. Stomach cancer, in particular, can present with vague digestive symptoms long before more serious signs develop. Pancreatic cancer is notorious for causing persistent abdominal discomfort that people often mistake for indigestion or back problems. The challenge is that these symptoms are common and usually harmless, but persistence is the key factor that separates normal digestive issues from potential warning signs. Finally, our 10th warning sign is the appearance of lumps or thickening anywhere in your body that you can feel through your skin. This isn't limited to breast lumps, though those are certainly important. We're talking about any new lumps in your neck, armpits, groin, or anywhere else that doesn't go away within a few weeks. These might be enlarged lymph nodes responding to cancer elsewhere in your body, or they could be tumors themselves. Your lymph nodes are like security checkpoints throughout your body. When they encounter cancer cells, they often swell as they try to filter out the abnormal cells. This swelling can be one of the earliest signs that something is wrong, sometimes appearing before the primary tumor is even detectable. Regular self-examination can help you notice these changes early when treatment is most effective. Now, here's the critical message I need you to understand. Having one or more of these symptoms doesn't automatically mean you have cancer. Many conditions can cause these same warning signs. But what separates potentially dangerous symptoms from harmless ones is persistence and the combination of multiple signs appearing together. The most important thing you can do right now is start paying attention to your body in a new way. Keep track of unusual symptoms that persist for more than a few weeks. Don't wait for multiple symptoms to appear before seeking medical advice. Early detection saves lives, and your awareness of these warning signs could be the key to catching something before it becomes life-threatening. Your body is constantly communicating with you, sending signals about what's happening internally. The question is, are you listening? These 10 warning signs are your body's early alert system. Recognizing them and taking action could be the most important decision you ever make for your health and your future.